Hi, it's Robin, owner of Virtual Honeymoon. This is another video that we're just going to be talking a little bit more in depth about what Virtual Honeymoon is and how you can work smarter with this. So if you've seen the last video, it was just a more of an intro about Virtual Honeymoon, and I'm not going to get back into it too in depth with what we talked about back then. You're welcome to go find that video and watch that. But basically what Virtual Honeymoon is a vision, a God-given vision that I was given years ago, and it came out of the frustration of time wasters. So, you know, the type that come to you and they're kind of all over the map. They want to look at Belize, they want to look at Maui, what about Tahiti, you know, Mexico, the list goes on and on and on. And they want to look at all that, and it's very time consuming. It could take weeks, if not months of your time. And then all of a sudden you lose communication with them because they have used you as a human resource tool and they probably went and booked it online. So that's why Virtual Honeymoon was born. I used to go to bed, oh my gosh, just so frustrated with those clients that would come and do that to me. And I didn't think that charging a deposit was the answer. I know that some agencies do it and they do it very well, and more power to you. At least you're getting paid for your time. But I really don't think it's the answer. When a client does not have a relationship with you, they're pretty much not going to give you their credit card information. So end of story there. But that's why Virtual Honeymoon was born. I would just go to bed like so frustrated about that. And every agent that I've ever talked to, you know, all over the US, Canada, we all had the same complaint. Successful agents, I mean, I was extremely successful, and most of my agent friends are extremely successful. It's just we don't like to have our time wasted. So I woke up one morning with the vision of Virtual Honeymoon stuck in my head. I had no idea what it meant. And it woke me up every morning at 6 a.m., which those of you that know me know I'm not a morning person, so I wasn't happy to be woken up at 6 a.m. I was more like an 8 or 9 o'clocker because I'm a night owl. So when I get woke up every morning at 6 a.m., like I look at the clock and I'm like, really? It's 6 o'clock in the morning again? And what does Virtual Honeymoon mean? So I probably ignored it for a week, and then I was tired of being woken up, so I got up and started researching. And that's when it all came to me. All the information started getting downloaded into my brain, and here we are today. So fast forward 4 years. The first 2 years we tested Virtual Honeymoon because I was a romance travel specialist for over 15 years. And so I used it on my own agency and shared it with several of my travel agent friends' agency. So we kind of tested it for about 2 years, got all the kinks out of it. Basically what we are is we're a software company. No, I never thought in 1,000 years I would be a software company. No, I'm not tech savvy. And if you would have told me this like 10 years ago, I would have laughed at you and said, no, I'm not going to be a software company. Because I was so driven and loved, you know, what I did. I loved selling romance travel. I loved the honeymooners. I loved destination weddings. I loved all of that stuff. So anyway, fast forward to today. We are a software company. And I have learned to be tech savvy, and I've learned all the technical stuff that you need to do to be successful. There's a lot of stuff that you can do to build your business and to work smarter. So I know a lot of agents do bridal fairs, which is fine and great. I personally don't think it's the best use of your time. Been there, done that, didn't last long. You have to have very, very good follow-up. So they're excited when they come in and they're going to talk to you and blah, 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 blah. But it's all about the follow-up and making a good connection. Now, I do have agents that are having great success because I've taught them to use our destination matching tool, which is what Virtual Honeymoon is, and I'll explain a little bit more in depth in a minute, and doing this technology, the virtual reality. Yes, if you're doing this kind of stuff, you will be extremely successful because it's powerful. So to back up for just a second, virtualhoneymoon.com, if you want to go to the website, the main website, there is a link to a demo site. So you are welcome to go to that demo site and run through the questionnaires and check it out. What it is, it's a destination matching tool. So we have a virtual tool that you can send your clients to. If they start to be like all over the map and they're starting to waste your time, don't let them waste your time. Send them to your virtual matching tool. And here they'll answer, I don't know, 15 to 17 interactive questions. You're able to add more questions or edit the questions that are there. I think we have 17 questions. We pretty much have it down to a science. Like I said, myself and a bunch of other travel agents that I've known for years that are hugely successful, I picked their brains and we all got together and put these questions together. So these are questions that you would be asking your client if they're sitting there in your office or if you're on the phone or whatever, just trying to narrow them down. So send them to your virtual honeymoon quiz. They match to their top 2 destinations based on their answers. So I'll kind of point out, and like I said, you can go there too. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. But if you see our poster behind here, if you go to virtualhoneymoon.com or you have your own virtual tool, it starts with a romantic getaway for your wedding, your honeymoon, your vacation, your anniversary. So let's say it's their honeymoon. It opens up a series of questions about the wedding. So, what kind of wedding do they see? Is it a beach wedding? Do they want to get married in a gazebo? Is it religious? Do they want an island style? Is it an Indian wedding? You get the idea. We get the kind of wedding they want. What kind of reception they're looking for. Is it rooftop, reception? How many are coming? The budget question. What kind of resort are they looking at? Do they need something with a family side, adult side? Do they want to be adult only? So on and so on and so on. So all the questions are there. So basically, they're answering the questions, and it's matching. So we have an algorithm in the background that is literally like searching the destinations as they're answering these questions. And it's getting all the particulars together for you. And then it matches them to their top 2 destinations based on their answers. And it's collected a lot of the planning for you too. So if they were to choose a romantic getaway for their honeymoon, vacation, or anniversary, then it would be all about the vacation questions. So, what kind of property are they looking for? Are they looking to be, at a bungalow? Is all-inclusive important? Is adults only important? It goes on and on and on, all the questions. So once they go through that, then they will put in their contact information, and it will get sent to you, the agent or wedding planner. We'll give you all the specifics, all their questions and answers. It'll show you what they match to. It will also show you if they actually clicked on one of those to pre-experience. So let's say they got Fiji and Tahiti. And if they clicked on Tahiti to pre-experience, they may be interested in Tahiti. And it will have, the budget, like all the questions and answers are there. And there's a live link that you can click on that and boom, right away follow up with them. So in a nutshell, that's what Virtual Honeymoon is. We will be doing, probably the next video, I'm going to do a screen share. You don't need to look at me anymore. I feel like I've gotten to know you, and so hopefully you've got to know me a little bit more. And you know what, you guys? You are totally welcome to email me at info@virtualhoneymoon.com. My phone number is on virtualhoneymoon.com. I am super happy to answer questions. I love talking to everybody. I love talking about romance travel. And we also, for those agents that are part of Virtual Honeymoon, there's a few hundred of us now. And just so you know, I do not sell travel anymore. I'm retired from selling travel. I just work with my affiliates and, teach them with marketing. I show them exactly how I built my business. We have a private Facebook group where we share marketing ideas. I do live webinars and show you how to use all the products. Teach you about the VR. We have VR videos on the destination pages. We have an app that's got over 80 destinations and experiences. So we pretty much have the whole program put together. There's lots of stuff in the pipeline that are super exciting that will be launched by December, when we're at Love Mexico. So if you're at Love Mexico, please come say hi, and we'd love to show you the new thing that we're doing. We will be doing a video on it. It's launched very soon. But basically, we're a destination matching tool. So we help you work smarter. We've done all the work for you. If any of you are new, we have a whole list of romance travel destinations, and you'll be able to choose which destinations that you want to sell. If you want to sell all of them, awesome. If not, you can choose the ones that you want to sell. We've done all the work. Like myself, I traveled to all those destinations because I wanted to see them and experience them. Most of the photos I share, most of the videos I share are personal, that either myself or one of our agents have been to. So it's all done for you. So like I said, Virtual Honeymoon is all about working smarter. So if you have any questions, put some questions in the comments below, and I would love to answer you. And I look forward to seeing you in our next video, which will be next Tuesday. All right, take care and have a wonderful Halloween.